What is up, KG babes? We're back with another freaking video, and today's video, we're just going to do a get ready with me. What I've been up to. We're gonna do a get ready with me. What I've been up to these past few months. I mean, my last video was a long freaking time ago, so we got so much to talk about. I'm about to do my brows really quick off camera. I'm not about to do anything special to them, so I'm gonna line them up on camera though, for sure. But yeah, I haven't been doing anything for real but working, enjoying my little life that I have. Okay guys, so we're back. I just like put a brow tint on my brows, which is Scheme, brow. I just put that on my brows right now. I know they're looking super thick, but I'm about to like shape them up a little bit. But yeah, so you guys, let me go ahead. I'm about to put some concealer on. Like I said, this is just to get ready with me. Very simple, because I'm gonna be taking this off really this soon. Has been a freaking crazy summer. I mean, like legit. Oh, if you want to know what I'm using the Stay Matte Rimmel Fix and Go setting spray and primer, 2-in-1, period, boo. But yeah, so crazy things I feel like has been happening is, as far as like my relationship's been going, a lot of crazy things has been transpiring between me and like men. Like, I don't know what's going on, but my relationship with men, if y'all ask me why I'm doing concealer first, the girls who get it, the girls who don't. But as far as like trying to get that natural look, you'll understand. But yeah, so literally, as far as like relationships have been going, they've been going really bad for me. So me and my long-term boyfriend, we finally called it quits. Not saying fine. Oh no, we finally called it quits. I mean, it took us like years to finally be like, bitch, we're so toxic for each other. I mean, it took years. It took for me to like literally move on to someone else for us to really just realize how toxic. Before we officially called it quits or whatnot, you know, he was, well, not he, but I was, you know, falling for another person, you know, just things like that were happening. You know, just typical, you losing feelings for the person you've been in love with for like, you know, years, just typical things that happen in life. So yeah, that happened between us. I moved on. Or was trying to move on. I'm not gonna say I technically moved on just yet around that time, but I was trying to move on from him. Just a bunch of toxic messages were going back and forth between us both. You know, typical relationship things that could happen between two people who genuinely loved each other. You know, of course, some things like that is gonna happen, but you know, I feel like he took it to the next level. He feels like he didn't. But, you know, after probably looking back on it now, because I got a chance to speak to him after everything has happened, I feel like he now believes that maybe he did take things a little overboard, which he did. But then again, you have to, like, be mindful of the fact that we genuinely did love each other. So I'm not holding him too much accountable for some things that he did say. But as far as like personal things about like my family and everything, yeah, I'm holding him accountable to that, because you know my family didn't do anything to him. So it's like you could have talked about me. Like, I'm always like, oh yeah, you could have talked about me, but you didn't have to talk about my family or whatever. So it's just a lot of things like that happen, you know, between us or whatever. That I wish didn't happen between us, because we genuinely did care about each other. I started feeling other people. I started going out just a tad bit more. I'm not gonna say I was going out, like really just being outside for real. or dressing, anything in that nature, because I wasn't. But I started going out just a tad bit more, just feeling myself, dressing up a little bit more, doing things that I've like never really just done on some just trying to like move forward or whatever. Things, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like when you've been in a relationship so long with someone, of course, you know, you're trying to get back out there and like real life, you know, relive and do things that you never really done. I started feeling other people. I started doing things that I know I would have never done in real life, and I was doing it, and I'm like not proud of it. But at the same time, I can't go back and take those things back either. So I'm not about to like dwell on the past and be like, bitch, you should never did that. You should never did that. Because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This life, we're all like learning things about ourselves, what we want. Like, it is what it is. So eventually, like, I started hurting myself because I really thought like, okay, like I think I can do this. I think I can do this hot girl. The hot girl thing is not for me. I thought I could do it, and I really couldn't, because I was catching feelings, and I was like moving way in too deep with people when people like really wasn't feeling your girl for real. Yeah, so I was like moving way too deep with some of these men, and that's just the experience I had to go through alone too. Normally I call up the dude, you know, my ex, and be like, oh my God, this and this, such and such happened. But because we were broken up, it was like, who are you gonna call? You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that person. I didn't have my best friend anymore. So it's like I can't call him because we're not even on speaking terms. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna say is, if you and someone break up, just leave it at that. Like, don't even try to fight for something, because it's not, you know, it's not there. Nothing's gonna change. So just let it be. Eventually moved on, found somebody, you know, new. I'm not gonna say better, because none of the people were ever better. But yeah, found somebody else, thinking I'm really doing something out here. Really not doing anything much, but just hurting myself even more. But yeah, it's life. You know, you're gonna go through those trials, tribulations with different people. I'm not letting my heartbreaks define how I treat other men, you know, and my other next relationship. So that's what I'm doing. I'm changing the narrative, because I know most women, they see those bad relationships and they're just like, oh, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. But not me. I'm like, okay, you know, I had a failed relationship. Oop, wrong thing. I'm like, okay. Like, I had a failed relationship, but I'm not letting it like really real life affect me. I've had like some little rough paths in my like summer, but I am not letting that get in and affect me. I'm a real life psych major, and it's lit. This little makeup look, it's decent. I mean, like I said, it should literally just get ready with me to take some photos. Am I currently talking to anybody? Not at the moment. Right now I am just vibing with whoever vibes with me, and that's all. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing right now. I'm focused on working, finishing school, and if a relationship comes like through all of those things, and it just comes. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't come, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm learning to be okay with like not having a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's like the best thing to start learning how to do, is to be like okay with, you know, just being single, because you're not always gonna be with somebody, and I'm like having to learn that myself. So yeah, you guys, school is going okay. If y'all have any advice that y'all can give me as far as like older people or people that have been in, you know, many relationships, like if y'all have any advice for me, or even like self-care, like love advice, please give it to me, because I'm learning, I'm still growing, and I'm trying to like figure this life thing just like everyone else. I'm trying to figure out this relationship thing. I'm trying to figure out if people are really genuine for me, or being genuine to me. Like, I'm figuring all of these things out as we speak. But yeah, if y'all have any suggestions for me, this is gonna be a quick little video. I just wanted to like really just drop something for y'all because I haven't dropped a video in a long time. Yeah, so my next video, we'll do something a little different. I'm gonna be doing a clothing haul for y'all. This is my Shein clothing haul, which will be coming up next video, and that's gonna take a minute because I got a lot of clothes. And so yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'm excited to be back. New everything. New apartment tour definitely coming soon, so stay tuned. Bye.